With 1/2 hour to kick off, the NFL Today is live in Cleveland, where the Colts look to cap the most dramatic one-season turnaround in league history. Meanwhile, the Browns, with no place to go but up next year, finish their season today, and Ty Detmer will start at quarterback for the injured Tim Couch. On and off snow showers this morning there in Cleveland. Meanwhile, the NFL Today is live in blustery Foxborough, where the wait till next year Patriots host Doug Flutie and the Buffalo Bills, who are on the threshold of a postseason berth. Flutie is a mere 41 passing yards shy of his first 3,000-yard NFL season. And we are live in Baltimore, where the late-blooming Bengals take on the Ravens. Cincinnati running back Corey Dillon has led his team's revival, racking up 200-plus yards of total offense in each of his last 2 games. And we are live in Nashville. We're at ringside, in fact, for the battle of the AFC Central heavyweights, Jacksonville versus Tennessee. In the Titans corner is Jevon Kearse with 13.5 sacks, a record for a rookie. Kearse has also been voted a starter in the Pro Bowl, the first rookie defensive end ever to be voted a starter in the Pro Bowl. We welcome you back to the NFL Today. Now, the Titans are in the playoffs, and they still have a remote shot at winning the Central Division title. Back in Week 3, the Titans held on for a 20-19 victory in Jacksonville, setting up today's long-awaited rematch. And earlier, we had a chance to speak with Tennessee head coach Jeff Fisher. I asked him how today's game differs from the first matchup.
It's a different situation. I think the clubs are different. I know we're much improved over where we were in Week 3. We didn't play particularly well in that ball game. And, you know, we finally get an opportunity to play the Jaguars here at home. You know, the last 3 years we've been playing either at Memphis or Houston or Vanderbilt, and now it's a chance for us to play them at home, and I'm anxious to see how they respond.
Coach, your quarterback, Steve McNair, has been running the ball efficiently, but his passing has been somewhat suspect. How concerned are you?
Well, he's been efficient for us, and he's making good decisions. You know, we've played some teams that we felt we needed to run the football to win, and he's complemented the running game. He's made a lot of plays on the ground, as we all know, and, you know, he broke out of a dry spell last week and threw a touchdown pass, but he's doing much better.
Jeff, in the past, people have made the point about Eddie George sort of trailing off towards the end of the year and not being as strong. That hasn't been the case this year. He really looks like he's been in a different kind of condition and really pointing towards that playoffs. You know,
I don't think it was a case of Eddie tailing off. I think it was a case of us being unable to use Eddie in the last couple of weeks of the year, because I think the team kind of tailed off. We fell behind in a couple games towards the end and were unable to run it. That's the difference. However, Eddie does feel great, so we're going to have to lean on him without doubt here the next few weeks.
Jeff, you've had a chance now to see your ball club. You know really in depth what kind of team you have. What's been the biggest, brightest part of this ball club?
Well, I think one of the big things that we're doing differently is we're putting pressure on the quarterback with the 4-man rush, and obviously all that credit goes to Jevon Kearse and the defensive line.
Hey, Coach, the last time we talked to you, had rather a loud jacket, which in turn the coach had to wear. Our coach.
Yeah, I've got a new deal here for you, Jerry.
I can't wait for that.
Remember what happened last week? You guys made fun. Last time we played Jaguars, you made fun of the jacket. I got a new one for you here, so I'm looking forward to seeing you wear this next weekend.
Wear that one on television?
Yeah, this one here. I'll get it to you.
Our thanks to Jeff Fisher. You are going to wear that now.
If they win, they got to win the football game.
Can't wait to see if you can find a tie to match that one, all right? Now, the exploits of the Jacksonville defense are well documented, and on the other side of the ball, Mark Brunell and Fred Taylor are certainly familiar names across the country. Randy, this week, though, you spent some time with a couple of Jag pass catchers who really should get a lot more attention.
Yeah, I think they will. This is a very strong group, because Keenan McCardell and Jimmy Smith have combined for more receiving yards than any other tandem in the NFL. Well, they're not exactly household names, but every defensive coordinator in the league knows all the men that they call Thunder and Lightning are tough.
Lofting it into the end zone. He's got Jimmy Smith who makes the grab. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And again, Jimmy Smith comes out of nowhere.
Just like lightning, he hits you in the blink of an eye. He's in the end zone.
Down the middle of the field for Keenan McCardell. Makes the grab, and there he goes, 30.
He's crafty in the middle. He knows how to work the middle of the field very well.
There's Keenan at the 20. He's at the 10, 5. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
He's clearly the best route runner on the team.
Fires to the end zone. Smith, touchdown.
He's a big-time, big play guy. He wants the ball in difficult situations. He wants the ball in key situations.
Touchdown, Jacksonville! Unbelievable!
Pick your poison. You know, you want to get beat slowly with Keenan, or you want to get beat quick with me.
Doesn't sound like much of a choice, but now the rest of the league and fans across the country have no choice but to take notice of this dynamic duo. Both have paid their dues along parallel paths.
Our careers are quite similar in the way that they started. We had a lot of bumps in the road.
We've been through all the struggles, you know. We went through the hardships of coming up, the growing pains of coming up in the NFL.
A 12th round pick in '91, McCardell was injured his entire rookie year and then released by the old Browns 4 times in the next 2 seasons. In his rookie year, Smith saw some action in '92, but was injured all of '93 and then cut by Dallas and the Eagles in '94.
You never lose sight. You never lose your focus on where you came from and what you got to do to stay there.
We worked hard, and there was always a belief that, you know, we had something to prove in the NFL.
Into the arms of Jimmy Smith. Touchdown!
The proof has been overwhelming, but these guys still feel the need to present more evidence to make their case for superstardom.
We always feel that people still doubt us, regardless of how good we've done, you know, how good we've been, and how good we are now. You know, we still have that feeling of people are still doubting us.
What has to come for you two to get that final little bit of respect and be respected as the best receiving duo in the league?
You know what? I think that comes along with winning the whole thing. I mean, if we win the whole thing, I think we'll get that recognition.
Some well-deserved recognition would be gratifying, but above all else, these two untamed elements of nature have a calm perspective.
The players that are playing for the Jaguars 10 or 15 years from now are going to look back on today and see that the players like the Jimmy Smiths, Mark Brunell, and Keenan McCardell, these are the guys who were the stepping stones. They did it right.
Absolutely. McCardell was the Jags' first ever Pro Bowl pick, and Smith leads the league in receptions, but they share much more than success.
We love each other. I mean, we come out together and we look each other in the eye before every game and say, hey, let's put it on our shoulders. Let's win this thing.
Well, you can hardly say this is a receiver duo that really leads the league in swagger. Very humble group, very good. They figure they'll get a lot of double coverage today, and it's up to Mark Brunell to fit that ball into that double coverage to get them the big plays. I like Jacksonville in this game.
Yeah, and you know, they're going to get the blitzing going on over there by Tennessee, so those two guys could get a chance. Steve McNair, you heard Jeff Fisher talking about him and how positive he is about Steve McNair. Randy's questioned him many times here about why it's not Neil O'Donnell, but Steve McNair is a guy that he's finally healthy. The guy's got to make good decisions today, Coach. If he makes good decisions against the blitz, he too will have some success.
Well, you're talking about the blitz. If you're at home alone for the holidays, watch this game because these cornerbacks are all alone for this ball game. Blitz, blitz, blitz. Best cornerbacks win. Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Let's go Tennessee.
I'll go with you.
Let's do it.
Tennessee.
Oh.
But let's move on now to play the game that surpassed Yahtzee now on the all-millennium parlor game.
Yahtzee.
That's I Bet You Didn't Know. Craig and Jerry won last week. 7 in 3 weeks, and Randy, well, I don't know what's happened here late in the season.
Nobody likes a blowout.
Jerry's only a game back.
I'm 1 game back and coming.
I'm not that
still,
far.
though.
I'm within striking distance.
Yeah, right. Just 2 weeks ago. You're still in control of the board. We're going to begin with Oakland and San Diego. Natron Means, by the way, his knee has flared up. He's been complaining about a lack of carries.
Yeah.
They deactivated him for this game.
Well, no problem here. I think Oakland wins because of the Oakland defense, and they're going to do to San Diego what they did to Tampa.
I got to say this. I was wrong on Rich Gannon. I said, why would the Raiders go and spend all this money and get him? What a great year. Oakland wins because of Gannon.
Mike Riley has to be creative with his offense and get Oakland second guessing on defense. I'm going to go with an upset here, San Diego.
All right, guys. Tomorrow night, the Jets take on Miami. Now, if Marino wins this game, he will tie John Elway for all-time most wins by a quarterback in NFL history. Jerry.
Well, there won't be any celebration because of Curtis Martin. He'll be slashing off tackle, forcing Miami to play one-on-one. Ray Lucas throws the pass, they win. Jets!
I gotta believe that Miami in the red zone today doesn't use Alindo Meyer, as you call him, Alindo Mare. I'm going with Miami, and they're going to score.
Well, down in Florida, they're not sure if this is Danny's last game at home or Jimmy's last game as a coach. I'm pretty sure the Jets are going to win, though, because they're a more physical football team.
Cincinnati and Baltimore. And Craig, you're being quite the contrarian so far on the picks, but what about this one? Cincinnati, Baltimore, both riding 3-game win streaks.
Let's keep it up, big boy. Here we go. Contrary to these guys. Here, I'm going Cincinnati to outscore them. Cincinnati, come on, Bengals.
Baltimore and the new Brian Billick offense, it's really come alive the last month or so. I like Baltimore in this game.
Baltimore, I do too, because Corey Dillon for the Bengals, he's the offense. Run, 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 not against the Ravens defense.
You are a desperate man, Mr. James. All right, Randy, you're up now. Carolina and Pittsburgh, for the first time in 50 years. I bet you didn't know the Steelers did not have one player make a Pro Bowl.
Well, they had 5. They're all on other teams. You want to win a game?
About 12
you want to win a game? Go to Pittsburgh. Carolina wins and keeps their playoff hopes alive.
Hey, well, I tell you what, Steelers' only chance to win is knock down Burline because they can't cover Wesley, Walls, Jeffries, or Muhammad. I think Carolina wins this one.
How about Muhammad?
Him too.
Hey, Carolina, I'm not going to be crazy and take Pittsburgh in this one. Carolina wins the ballgame. Too many weapons.
All right, again, Washington and San Francisco. This could be Jerry Rice's last home game as a 49er. And Stephen Davis will back up, we hear, Skip Hicks today, be available if needed. Coach, what about this one?
It's going to be Brad Johnson. Brad Johnson, a big day going against the 49er corners. They don't have one corner that can stop the bleeding. I'm going with Washington.
I think Skip Hicks is a pretty good football player. I'm going to go with Skip Hicks and Washington in this game.
Well, Washington's going to win this game because they're a much better football team talent-wise than the Niners.
Folks, you're not going to want to miss this one. Coming up, the coach focused like you've never seen him before. And that's not saying much. He'll continue a vision quest to find Elvis.
Find the address. Hello, information. Yes, I want to find Elvis's phone number.
Excuse me, man. Could I borrow some change? I gotta.
I'm busy. I'm trying to find Elvis's phone number in Kansas City.
Hey, y'all, let's give him a late butt whooping. Let's give him a late Christmas gift. Let's give him a late Christmas gift. Let's give him a late Christmas gift. Let's go. LB's on 3. 1, 2, 3. LB! It's simple. We win a day, win a playoff. That's very simple.
Our thanks to Buffalo linebacker Sam Rogers and Bills head coach Wade Phillips for allowing us to eavesdrop for just a bit for the Bills and Patriots coming up for some of you here on CBS. We welcome you back to the NFL today. Now, coming up for many of you at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific, the Chiefs take on the Seahawks. It's a critical game in the AFC West. Now, Coach Glanville has been a hound dog when it comes to his obsession with finding Elvis. Well, this week, Jerry received a hot lead, so he put on his blue suede shoes and headed west in search of the king.
Here I am in Kansas City. You tell me that Elvis is in Kansas City? Well, if he's here, I'll find him.
Here all alone, you leave the building, come to the phone, calling Elvis.
Find the address. Hello, information. Yes, I want to find Elvis's phone number.
Excuse me, man. Could I borrow some change? I gotta.
I'm busy. I'm trying to find Elvis's phone number. Excuse me, one moment. I'm looking for Elvis. Have you seen Elvis?
I think I saw him last Sunday.
How do you look?
Pretty good.
Oh, great. I want to talk to him. Why were you named Elvis?
My father's a big Elvis Presley fan.
This is your 31st start for the Kansas City Chiefs. The real Elvis made 31 movies, and the last one he made was Change of Habit. Have you changed any of your habits?
In 31 starts, I've changed a lot of habits. As you see, I'm very relaxed instead of yelling and screaming at people, and it's been working for me, and I know it's been working for our entire offense.
There's 2 quarterbacks that make the best play-action fakes, and that's Peyton Manning and yourself. Where'd you learn how to shrug the shoulders and dip the head?
Well, I think it really came back to a guy that when I was out in San Francisco was Bill Walsh. He really taught me how to do the hand fakes and do all the magical things you can do in the backfield.
You're playing at home, and sometimes the home fans boo you. Do you ever think like turning around and saying, "Don't be cruel"? What's your reaction when they boo you?
You know, I've gotten over that whole situation. You know, last year they booed really when I was taking even timeouts.
What's up, Grayback?
This year, it's been different in the sense that, you know, we got on this winning streak and everybody's kind of behind us, but...
now they're starting to boo the opposing team.
Do you ever get any fan mail that's not complimentary?
I would simply mark it a return to sender.
Hey, man! Touchdown! Kansas City!
We are in first. Now we got to defend the fort every week.
You're so close, yet you're so far from winning the AFC West. What about this week on the rematch?
The rematch is big, man.
There's no doubt. I mean, everything that we've worked for since the beginning of training camp. Everything that you've done for the entire year, you've got to this point, and it's right there, that one game. And if we stick to our game plan, then we'll come away with a win.
17% of the people that live in the United States believe Elvis the King is still alive. What do you believe?
I think he's dead.
Well, Gerback, Kansas City.
Here's my Elvis.
You think Elvis Gerback will be caught in the trap today against Seattle? What do you think?
You know what? I got to thank Elvis for doing that piece because he has mental toughness.
Yeah, which one?
Both Elvises will think. I think he's got mental toughness, and what you see, there's no fear of any opponents, and Kansas City wins.
We're not supposed to be stick-oriented, are we?
No.
How about we go to some football, Randy? I'll start it off. Derek Thomas has to have a big game for Kansas City. He's got to show up and play like a superstar. As for Seattle, Ricky Waters has got to run the ball. He's got to hang on to that thing. He can't mess up. He's got to be a star for it.
The two most important people, I think, for the Seattle Seahawks are John Kitna and Cortez Kennedy. They need leadership. They need big plays because they're getting nothing for any of those guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, I got to ask you, is he alive or not?
Well, you saw him. He's in Kansas City.
That's the one. Huh?
He'll be there. He'll be in Seattle.
You can never go back to coaching. You have too much fun in television.
All right, down in Nashville, the Tennessee Titans, Eddie George limbering up for a big rematch with the Jags. Back in week 3, he had 93 yards rushing and a touchdown, handing Jacksonville its only loss of the season. And the NFL Today will continue on CBS in a moment.
Parts he uses.
The NFL is wired for sound.
What do you say, old man? We're both getting old.
Oh, my back is killing me.
Me too.
What do you want from Santa Jr.?
About the blitz.
All we ask for is a fair game.
Give me a receiver.
White 29, set!
You look good in those pants. I'm not kidding.
What are you mumbling about?
B left, 323 scan, Y stick looking.
Over!
24.
Black Thunder.
Red 18.
How you like this job? Is it all right?
The NFL Today is presented by Southwest Airlines, proud sponsor of the NFL and official airline of the Super Bowl.
Game time approaches on the NFL Today. For many of you, you'll be seeing Jacksonville against Tennessee. Quickly, though, the Lightning roundup, I bet you didn't know. And Indianapolis, Cleveland, lake effect snow there. What about this game?
Indianapolis is too young to worry about the cold weather. The Colts roll.
Well, I think you say, hey, they can't throw the ball well. Well, they do have Edger and James. I think Colts roll big.
Hey, the Browns have no experience at offensive tackle. Indy wins.
Chicago plays against St. Louis. There's been some talk this week. Dick Vermeil said it. He may take the starters out in this game at some point. Will the Bears have a chance here?
Well, he may do it, and he may be talking about it, but he does it after he gets a big lead. St. Louis wins.
I like McNown at quarterback, but he won't get away from the defensive ends. Carter and Winstrom, St. Louis wins.
Hey, the Rams players want records, individual records today, and they stay in the game to do it.
Arizona at Atlanta. The Falcons have gone from best to worst as far as turnover ratio. What about a coach?
Hey, Simeon Rice attacking Chris Chandler. That doesn't sound very fair, does it? I'll go with Arizona.
Got to go home team here in Atlanta.
Yeah, Chris Chandler's going to be the difference. He's going to win it for Atlanta.
Ooh, my chance to gain one.
Okay, guys, we're going to send you out just for a quick glimpse down in Nashville, where Tennessee is being introduced there at Adelphia Coliseum. They are undefeated at home, the Titans this year, trying to have an undefeated home record for an entire season for the first time in franchise history, going back to the days in Houston.
Man, I would love to be there right now. That stadium is alive.
And you know what? Emotions. Both teams have to stay focused on assignments today and not get caught up in the crowd.
And what about Steve McNair today, Coach?
Well, I think McNair, the pressure's going to be on him to throw the ball down the field, but he'll probably win it with a quarterback draw, a runner, or scramble.
For those of you scheduled to see only a 4 o'clock game, we'll be back in just a moment. But for many of you, it's game time here on the NFL Today. We'll be here throughout the day with updates as well as scores and highlights on the NASDAQ Halftime Report. Enjoy the games on CBS.
Monday.
The NFL on CBS continues at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. Many of you will see the Chiefs against the Seahawks. Others will watch the Raiders against the Chargers. Coach, let's talk one more time now about Seattle trying to get off the skids here today.
I think Seattle needs a little more help with John Kitna. He asked the assistant coach coming off the field, are you going to tell the offensive line to block or do I? The assistant coach says, you tell him. Quarterback can't do it by himself. He's getting beat.
One thing about Kansas City, this is a team we talked about with their defense and everything that they do, but their offense scores a whole lot more points than you think.
Rich Gannon in this game against San Diego, though, later. He had 2 100-yard runners last week. Not this week. Gannon shows he's a Pro Bowler.
All right, guys, we're going to see you again. 4 o'clock Eastern Time, 1 Pacific. The NFL on CBS. Thanks for being with us.